let's say there is a scenario where the medical rep was made aware of an adverse drug reaction by a physician. Okay, and then this medical rep went on a vacation for 3 days. And then when he came back, he realized, oh, I forgot to report this adverse drug reaction where the patient died, and I went on a vacation. So now the safety department has exactly 3 days to submit. You need to go through all the steps without skipping any of them to make sure that your case is on time. And if you do not submit your case on time, it's going to be a late case, and there are different procedures to follow for it. So you should always make sure that you work in a timely fashion. Time is everything in pharmacovigilance. Okay. So once the case has come in, then you will categorize it depending on the time you have for submission. These many cases are fatal cases. These many cases are non-fatal cases. Okay. You're going to categorize them, and that categorization is called triage. You basically are going to say, this will be done first, and then will follow these cases. That categorization terminology is called triaging. Who goes in first? And once your triaging is done, the cases move into case processing. In case processing, what do? It is vast. It has many steps in it. All of that will be taught to you as a separate core module, and also followed by repeating all of these core modules to show you how it looks in Argus while you process the case. First, we would do theoretical, then we would go to the Argus part of it. So in case processing, you would do various steps involved in processing the case. From there, you would go to the reviewing department. This section is going to consist of more experienced professionals who are going to quality check the work that you have done. So they would read through the entire case, and they would try to see if there are any errors. It's just a second set of eye looking at the work that you have completed. And once they have reviewed it, they're going to say, okay, error-free, we are going to process it, move it forward. Then they would push it over to the submissions department. And what does the submission department do? They work on transferring this case from the safety department to the regulatory authorities. That's a little bit more about IT knowledge also involved in. That's nothing to do with your safety department. So we will not be learning too much in detail. You would just have one module talking about your E2B transmissions. And once that has been transferred, there are other steps that are periodically done on a regular basis. Now, these cases would have to be submitted within 7 days or 14 days. And periodic reporting are the reports that get submitted on a periodic basis. That's on a time span of 6 months, on a time span of 1 year. Sorry. On a time span of 6 months to 1 year. Okay, and it'll keep going on every 6 months for the next 1 year, and then every 1 year for the next 3 years. They'll have a set number of timeline. Okay. So these type of reportings are called periodic reportings. We will learn more in detail of why we do periodic reporting in a different module. And then comes your risk management. That is also a part of your periodic reporting. And you do not have to know a lot about risk management and signal detection. We would just very briefly discuss about it in the upcoming modules, because you will not be applying for these positions for submissions or risk management or signal detection when you initially start off your career in pharmacovigilance. So is everything clear on this slide? Can I move over to the next one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. So next comes the objective of the case processing unit. Let me read through this first. To ensure that all cases should be reported in a timely and accurate manner to the health authorities. So basically, what they are trying to say is your safety department should always work by the clock. You should be error-free, and you should have a timely submission. That is all is expected from a safety specialist or a safety associate or whatever position you are going to be applying for.